So Tina and I are here together. We're going to talk a little bit about Lunar New Year. But Tina, I've always thought that one of the best things about Shawnigan is just this opportunity to get a chance to kind of observe, in close different cultures, to kind of, and even as this week, to be part of celebrating cultures that aren't our own. It really is, to me, one of the really great opportunities, just socially, but also educationally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's also one of the aspects that I really love about Shawnigan. So, for example, the Lunar New Year event we just had last night, it was, I felt really lucky to be a part of the Shawnigan community, and especially sharing our culture with the community. I think that's really amazing. You get the good food, and then you also get the performances, just like what everybody watched last night.
Yeah, it was really fun to be part of. So, from your point of view, Lunar New Year is really important, I think, for you growing up. So can you talk a little bit about how it's been a part of your family life?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, the Lunar New Year is, I think, it's a part of many Asian cultures, and based on the lunar calendar, we kind of celebrate this on the lunars, the New Year's Eve of the so-called Lunar New Year. And then, the usually traditional ways that we celebrate this event is that we, gather as a big family, and then we will have like big dinners, lunch, and so on and so forth. And
so food is really important, I think.
Oh yes,
it's like the Thanksgiving maybe in North America. Is that a similar thing?
Similar,
Lots
all
of
like
food.
more like the Christmas too, like the big
everything
event.
rolled into one.
Yes, and also in terms of the gifts aspect, you get like red pockets with money inside. So usually the senior would give the juniors like red pockets with nicely packed and some cash inside, and then they will usually put it under your pillow, so it kind of also represents a good start to the new year.
So it goes on and on. It's not just one day. How long do the celebrations usually last?
It'll last, I would say, like 2 weeks or so, and then it continues on with the Lanterns Festival and so on. So it's a continuous event. Yeah.
So we heard from Rob in the story, maybe not everybody heard on the when we celebrated as a school, the kind of the mythological stories about Lunar New Year. Could you share that again?
Yeah, of course. It's so interesting. So back in the days, there was this monster called Nian. So it's in English it's called year. So this monster will come to the village every year on the New Year's Eve to kind of attack the village and eat people, such that the villagers would then go to hide in the mountains, and then kind of just don't want to escape from the Nian. And this monster usually lives under the deep ocean, so only comes out once a year. And then there was this one time a wise man who came to the village and was like, I'm gonna save you and then save the village. So off he goes. He start decorating the village and the houses with red lanterns, red paper, and start setting off firecrackers and fireworks. Well, surprisingly, the monster did not attack the village this time, because apparently it was scared off by the bright colors and the noise that the firecrackers make. And then the next day when the villagers came back, they were like, oh, I see. So actually the monster is scared of all these things. So it becomes a tradition for the cultures to have to wear bright colors and then to celebrate the Lunar New Year's fireworks, and just to celebrate both the New Year and to scare off the monster.
So it's like Thanksgiving and Christmas and Halloween.
It's
monsters and everything.
It's mixed up, yeah.
So what was your favorite part growing up about Lunar New Year, about the celebrations?
Yeah, I think being away from home, especially for this, I've been here for Canada for 5 years now, and I haven't been able to go back for the New Year festival. I think the most part is really to reunite with the family. I think the family is the big part of this event. Yeah.
Well, it was nice to celebrate this year with the Shawnigan family anyways, and
of course
we did it in style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the performances were amazing
They
too.
were amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for your part in helping to organize it, and thank you for this conversation. Is there anything else you want to say about Lunar New Year?
I think I just want to say thank you so much for the Charlingen community for coming out and supporting us to celebrate this, special event for many of us in the school. And yeah, it's just been amazing, and I hope this just continues on.
Oh, great. Well, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Rev.
Thanks.
Yeah.
新年快乐！